Hello, I'm going to demonstrate provisioning a Linux server really quickly with Attune. So I've already got some blueprints projects deployed in here. So we've got the APIs for the VMware host and to be able to create the Kickstart ISO image. But what I don't have, so I'll clone the other project that glues and links blueprints together so we can get the full procedure. So I've got this job here, and anyone can grab this off GitHub. Copy that URL, go back to Attune, paste in here and clone. Fantastic. So let's switch project. So we've got this here now. So in this project, I'm going to build a RHEL8 with the UEFI built boot. So we've got this linked project is going to build the ISO image. This will build the virtual machine. This will clean up some files, and this will run some tests. So we go across to our plan. This is a machine I built another time. I'm going to build a new one. So if I create the node, USD, build number 3, create. And then under that node, we'll create a plan. I'll put the host name at the very beginning. In that plan, so the blueprint we want to use, there we go, that's the project we just cloned before. So you want to kickstart RHEL8 with UEFI boot on ESXi. I'll save that, and this will populate all the parameters we need to fill in. So these are values I've already created. If we click on values in the top left, we can see in here I've already configured this node and the user credentials among other values. So we can populate this, the kickstarted time zone, Australia, Melbourne, the kickstarted root user, the node. Now these are in here twice because they come from 2 different projects, but what I can do is if we click this here, I better save my changes first. So it's it will make this mapping apply to any project. So that gets rid of any duplicates that are with other projects. So kicknoted subnet. CPU count, I'm going to give this 4. Network name. Give it 4 gigabytes of RAM. So for the comment, I just want to leave this empty. So I've got an empty text variable here. We can save that. Now, there are other parameters that it's actually using from the hierarchy. So if I click up the tree, I've shuffled nothing to the node, but there are some parameters that are populated for the environment, so it'll be using those. So that's all happy. There's no errors. We can go straight across to run. Find the job that we created, populate it, and here it is. And I can press play. So as it performs these, it's capturing the log from each step. So that was all successful. Now it's up to creating the virtual machine. So it's creating the VM. So it connects to the host. So if we have a look at the host here, should be able to see that's the machine there. It's powered off. It's copying the ISO image to the host. It'll load it into the VM and then start the VM, and then we can watch it install. Okay, so it started the VM. If we go back across to here, open up the web console. Now this machine's installing with the kickstart, and Attune is now waiting. So it's pinging the port, waiting for the machine to come up before it will continue on with its other steps. So while that's happening, what you can see on GitHub, so if we populated GitHub pages, so Attune is self-documenting. It'll capture and turn everything into documentation. So when we push this project, it publishes in GitHub pages and builds this nice website where you can look through the blueprints that exist within that project. There we go. The other steps were fairly quickly because it was just removing some files. So these are the tests. So that's just a simple echo test. Now one thing you can do with Attune, when it's running a job, you can edit these jobs on the fly. Fix any bugs, correct it, make any changes. This here is testing, pushing some files to the machine to make sure that all works. Confirm. That it's a UEFI boot. Check the network access. And inspecting the operating system. That's it. That's the machine built. Thanks for watching.